Hello everybody, welcome back. This is going to be episode 19 for our Vampire Counts campaign for Total War Warhammer. I am the Strategy Professor. This is a legendary campaign, by the way, if you're just joining us. Alright, so last episode we have these orcs being very annoying and sacking our backline. They're trying to position in order to come over here and take Oakenhammer, which I thought was going to be very problematic, but we can actually pincer them in here and destroy them next turn, I believe. So our vampire gained a level. So we have to decide now whether we want to do... We have a few different good things. So we can go this route, get Restorer, Influential. Bastion's not that good, but go all the way down Restorer, get one Influential party, and then Provider would give an extra 20% replenishment, and then this gives an extra 15%. That would be a 35% bonus replenishment. There's a growth one too, isn't there? Oh, she's already got Expansionist. I thought there was some crazy growth one. Maybe that was on somebody else. Let me see. Yeah, it must have been on somebody else. It just gives like 1,000,000 growth. So that's one sort of building chain option. Maybe they changed it in 1.1, I can't remember. Oh, that's negative 68 growth. Additional 30. Okay, so 30, I think it's normally 20 or 25. Anyways, okay, so we can do that. I don't think the magic is worth it, as I've described in previous episodes in patch 1.1. This used to be the premier way to build, I think, in previous patches, because you could get Spirit Leech and Spirit of Buna, or the Fate of Buna, which were both very good, but they both just got nerfed a ton. So I think they just changed Immortal Will too, to make it lots of replenishment. So I think a better route might actually be to turn her into just a huge tank fighter. To just go for the 9 melee attack. But then she's not really that much better than something like a Vargulf. So I think her real strength is going to be speccing into this massive replenishment build, just so that our army always stays fresh, even when we are attacking and taking foreign towns and such. So I think that's how I'm going to build her. And that's for all armies in that region, so it's not just her. So if I have multiple vampire counts in the region, that actually gives everybody an extra 15%. This is only for the army that she's in, but I still think that's pretty solid. Yeah. Accuser's not really that useful. Yeah, but that's what we're going to do. So let's just go ahead and get Restorer. So we're going to get some of this. We're going to get Restorer all the way through here, and then we'll turn her into this kind of tank fighter once we get the Hunger and a Barded Nightmare. So she's still pretty good in combat. Really high weapon strength, not as much piercing, but she's still good. But I think this is her unique strength. It's just allowing you this huge amount of replenishment and regeneration. So I think that's how I'm going to spec her out. We'll try it out. We'll see how it works out. So what I want to do now is block this guy.
Follow me.
So I feel pretty confident either army can take out these guys 2-on-1.
Ready.
So I don't need to build anything else here, I don't think. No. So I'm good to put the Necromancer back with this army.
What do you want?
Okay, so let's just go like right here. And he shouldn't be able to run past this.
Yes, my sire.
And if they try to run under, I should be able to deal with that. So we're going to just recombine here. Just to give us a little bit more punch. So they should be trapped now. They can't, I mean, I guess they could underground past me, but I have a good chance of intercepting them.
I thirst.
And I can go ahead and put her, I could go ahead and just pull her all the way up here just to start scouting a little bit, just to see what's going on. And this will spread some vampire corruption here too.
So fear.
What is the vampire corruption in this province anyways? Let me see. Okay, 52. And it's going to 75. So this place is pretty good to sack now. We are losing 1,800 a turn. So one of the more interesting developments is they're all kind of collapsing over here. Remember, I wanted to take this place. So I'm just going to sack it, and then I'm going to run back to my main place just to get a little bit of extra cash.
I'll take Shimla's throne. None shall live. Kill them. Raise them.
Okay, so I'm just going to auto-resolve this, I think. Hope it doesn't stack a ton on the Vargolf. I mean, it might actually stack a lot on the Vargolf because they have halberdiers. I really don't want to go too low here because how fast is Manfred? He's 110 fast, so he should be able to run down those pistoliers, I think. I think I'm going to auto-resolve this just because I don't want a ton of damage on my Vargolf. Or, I mean, I'm going to manually resolve it. Because they did fix the auto-resolve this patch, but at the same time, I don't want to put my life in auto-resolve hands when I know I can dominate this fight. Okay, so we just want to put... we'll go ahead and gamble. We just want to put Manfred on the crossbows, and also... all of these guys together. They don't have anything as large, I don't think, so.
I hunger.
I'm going to put the Vargolf in the same group. Well, yeah, they're the same type. Well, I'll just make him a separate one. I'm just used to having him in 9. Okay, so these things cannot go into the halberds. That's the only thing that has to happen here is my monsters can't go into the halberds or spears. If they just want to sit there and not come at me, I can just wait until I get more mana up. I mean, they have the ranged units. There's no reason they can't just come up and shoot me. They just want to sit there and look at me. That's fine. Okay. It's not going to make a huge difference, but, you know, it's why not? If they're, you know, if they're not going to come to me, even though they have, even though they're the ones with the ranged units, it's pretty troll. Here they come. Okay, these pistoliers, I just don't have anything good to go get them. I'm just going to have to just wait on them. If I just shatter everything else, the pistoliers will run away. It's fine.
My cure is death.
Okay, so they aren't tired yet. Let's go ahead and speed everything up here. I just want to just wait a second just to let them catch their breath, just so they're not tired. They don't get exhausted. Okay, that should be fine. Let's go ahead and lock. Then we're just going to charge in. These guys... we want to flank around with the Vargolf and these dudes. Looks like most of their halberdiers... oh, they're on the front line.
These lands are mine.
A little bit faster. It's fine.
Manfred von Costa. I'm the true emperor. With
They're just barely tickling those graveyard.
Address me as master. Bring down.
So Manfred probably won't even be able to catch these guys. Let's see if he can. He's so fast. Nope, look at that. So he has 110 movement speed. They have 90, and he still can't catch them. These freaking units. Of course, none of these people are going to be able to catch him, so. No, 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 no. Not into the large beast. God, these units are just such cancer if you don't have other range units.
Attend me. I will. From the tomb.
Let's charge into these guys in the back. What are these? Just skeleton spearmen. I guess that's fine. Oh, they actually are fighting. Okay. I'll just go ahead and just pop everything.
By my will. So be it. I assent.
Fire? Do it. Why can't I use this? There. It's fine.
Witness true power.
Alright, let's go ahead and use a Spirit of Hit. These guys just heal them up a little bit. So I just have to ignore these things and just get shot because you just can't catch them. We're just never going to catch these guys. Let's just go over here. Deal with that. Chase these guys down. Jeez. So these things move like 200 speed or something. I mean, I don't know. Whatever's printed is not what they actually move. Why are we not attacking? What? What? I don't understand.
Portals away. I will overall. The power halfway down. I am the greatest sorcerer.
Yeah. So that's the only way to kill them is just to get all the other runic units to run. I mean, if you have like crossbowmen or something, once again, if you have ranged units, they aren't overpowered. It's fine because ranged units beat them up so easily. But if you don't, like, it's really bad. Might as well speed him up. Can he not speed himself up? Yeah, here we go. Speed all this up. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. It's also going to let my guys regenerate. Actually, where? I need to run these guys over here. These guys are off the map, but I just want to heal these guys up a little bit more with my spirit. So I'll top them off. Alright, I think that's it. Yeah, that's good enough. It's pretty good. So once again, only lost our fodder units. It's probably going to tell us a close victory. We got your skeletons. Gave us the decisive. Okay, good. Good cash there. A bit of XP. And once again, we're just going to sack it. We can't occupy it this turn, so we need to run back. Got some pretty standard items. Back up here. Should be able to run back pretty far. And I'm not really that scared of these armies. I think I just want to run, just to get the maximum speed. Like, yes, they could declare war on us, but I don't think so. I don't think it's going to matter. Okay, the gold building's almost done. Probably need to trim a couple armies here in a second. And trim back our cash. Now I wanted to start repositioning these banshees to put them in armies. I guess out here is fine, just to keep an eye out. But I don't want to use any more gold. Whatever, I will use gold, but it's not that much, and I just need to level them up. Okay, sweet. So if you do actually assassinate, then you get a lot of health. Yeah, so we're gonna get... Definitely want them to be our assassin. So yeah, so I guess we'll just keep spamming it. It's fine. We just need to level them up, and that's a pretty small price to pay. To get your key assassins leveled up. And just to keep them in check. Keep the enemies in check. Because they're not going to be in battles that much. I mean, maybe, but... Let's see. Alright. She's fine, just hanging out. Slowly gaining, but pretty much just giving us some growth. It's really nice. It's a 7 turn, so we can get to our tier 5. That's really fast. Like with a lot of other factions, you know, it'll be turn 80 or something before you get to tier 5. Maybe even longer. Okay, so we definitely have some more cash coming in soon. I think that's all I can move this turn. Let me just double check here. Okay, that's good. Good. Yep. Good, and it's looking good. To get that osmosis going. Alright, champions. She's fine. Everyone else has moved. Diplomacy, still unreliable. Everyone hates me. I'm like way more powerful than anyone except for the greenskins, it looks like. Crocodrock is also pretty powerful, I think. Yeah, Crocodrock's pretty good. I'm really surprised the Chaos hasn't showed up yet. I don't know if it's, I don't know why that is. Maybe what, like, with different campaigns, it arrives at different times. Okay, damaged building. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with both of those. So we should get an underground manual fight, I hope, from one of these orcs this turn. We'll see. Once I deal with the orcs, I really want to go over and take out a Verland. Okay, they're coming back now. Ooh, they have quite a few armies. I'm okay with that, though. So what, are they going to take a turn sacking my building? Of course, everybody gets a turn. Sacking the vampires. That's fine. I'm just waiting on one of them to raise it. These sacks probably are causing public order problems, which could be annoying to deal with. Nope, they're just sacking it. Not really a lot left there, guys. Jeez. Oh, okay, he actually occupied it. Dang, that's a huge castle. Yep. So these dwarves are next on our list with Manfred's army. We can't really afford to do that quest battle right now with Manfred, I don't think, because we need these 3 armies to be pretty big to go out and crush some stuff. I mean, quest battle's nice, I just don't have that kind of disposable income right now. Yeah, Crocodile's just running right by us, they don't want any of that. Smart people. Setting an ambush right there. Okay, so we did get it underground, so they did try to run, and we're gonna fight them. I always love fighting manually the underground battles just because it's so cool in here. Like, this is such a fun concept. Like, I've heard people just complain about this game, although, and these are hardcore Total War people though that complain because just, I mean, I don't consider myself super hardcore fan. I am becoming a hardcore fan very quickly, but realistically, I just started playing in Attila. So I never played like Medieval 2 and some of these other ones that are fan favorites, but just this underground battle is so cool. Like, I think that, I don't know if the old Total Wars, maybe there wasn't auto-resolve in the past, I'm not really sure, but people were just like, oh, well, you can exploit it and beat it, you know, and really quickly in like 2 days or something. I'm like, okay, but you can not exploit it and actually enjoy the game and have a good time too. This is really cool having these underground fights. I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. Is people are just like, oh, well, it has bugs you can take advantage of, or you can exploit the AI in this way, and I just can't even play it because I know you can exploit it. It's like, well, how about you just don't do that and just play like a normal game and don't try to cheat. I mean, just because it's involved, like just because you can do it in the game, doesn't mean that you should or that it's fun to do. You know? I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. It's just like, if there's any way you could possibly cheat, then it's just not even worth playing if you could cheat and get away with it. It's like, there are lots of ways people could cheat and get away with a lot of things every day. I mean, you could steal from people all the time. You could lie to people, cheat on people, like, just do any number of things, but that doesn't mean you have to do it just because you can. I don't know. Anyways, okay, so let's get down to this. This is kind of, Savage Orcs are pretty dangerous. They got some nerfs this patch, I think, though. I didn't think that was really called for. I thought they were pretty balanced to begin with. Was it their armor penetration? Maybe it was their cost? I don't remember. Something about them got nerfed this patch, though. But anyways, let's go ahead and fight it. So our strategy is just, they don't have any anti-large stuff. These guys are actually axes. I thought they were spears at first when I was playing with the orcs. I wasn't sure, but they're actually axes. Just kind of look like spears because the axe is off the screen. So yeah, it shouldn't be anything too tricky. We're just going to use Manfred, the bats, and the monsters to wrap up the archers, and then we'll just take them down in hand-to-hand combat with our grave guard. So let's do this. So it should be a straightforward fight, but I just always like manual resolving tunnel fights because they're so cool. As I've said in past episodes too, like, CA should really leverage this, like, let you go back in these caves. Like, just imagine if they released the Skaven, which they, I really, really hope that's one of the first races they release. Skaven and, like, Lizardmen are my two that I really want. Obviously, they'll finish Bretonnia, and they have elves in mind. So you have to have elves in any kind of fantasy game, but the Skaven are just a really unique, awesome race for the Warhammer universe. And just imagine, like, if one of the quest battles was, like, you're only limited to sending in, like, 5 battalions or something like that, and you have to go, like, hunt for them in these tunnels, and they could, like, come out of the walls or something at you, and you had to, like, figure out how to deal with that. Like, and you're just going through these tunnels, like, looking for Skaven or some kind of treasure chest. Like, that would be really awesome. I think you could still play around that, where if there were different tunnels you could go down, like, you had a different sort of options. Because, I mean, one thing about Total War is you have the nice open space. You can, you know, strategically move, flank, get your units doing the thing that you want them to do. But in tunnels, you can still do that type of thing. There'd just be some line of sight barriers and some other stuff. I think that would be really cool. Hey, CA, if you need some creative design ideas, just let me know. I'm happy to chip in. Okay.
What?
So she's my melee fighter. What does she have? She just has something that, oh, it's pretty decent. Greatly reduce power recharge rate. Okay. I guess I'll make these their own thing. I'll make the bats their own thing. 4. Start deployment. So I think they'll come to us. I'm not 100% about that. It's a little bit harder to flank in these tunnels because the maps are a little bit smaller, which I think is pretty cool. This is perfect for dwarves. Get up here. Where's my main guy? There we go. He's flying. Okay. See if they come to me or they want me to come to them. Alright, they're just gonna wait. Well, we're getting full mana then. Not that it really matters. I never use all my mana, but why not? I mean, they have the ranged. Like, they should be coming to me. But they just won't. That's fine. Okay. So we're just gonna creep up here. Same drill as usual. I like blocking the formation if you're just going to run people up there and just attacking something, and then they should just run straight forward and attack into whatever's in front of them. Now you do want to, if you can, control them when they get closer, but speed up just a little bit here. And I kind of want my graveyard going first, because they have the missile units. Wrap around. Yep, that's good. Let's go ahead and get in there and get on him. Let's go, guys. Get on up here. Needs the heal, I think, right here. That'll heal all of them. Why are these guys running? Like, get over here. Charge him in the back. Okay, let's just... We'll just charge them on here. Go ahead and Spirit Leech. Oh, I think the double tap is just range. It's not extra damage, so we'll just go ahead and Spirit Tap him. See how much it does. I'm pretty sure it does a lot less than it used to. These guys, what are you doing? Come on. I need to heal these Black Knights up. Got him, coach. Yeah, so it's kind of a stomp, but you know, it's still fun. I like these underground battles. I just like the scenery of it's just really cool. I've always loved caves. Let's go ahead and get these bats together here for a big Nahek. Let's get this over here together. Who else is hurt? Actually, let's run these things since they're fast over here. These guys we can gather up right here. Hurry up. Not sure if we'll have time for all this, but... Run these guys down, kill them. We're gonna have to hurry. God. Go, go, go. Just want all of these things together right here. Okay, here we go. Nice big heal. It's not a huge deal, but you might as well just top them off. Why not? What the vampires are all about, that regeneration. Okay, I think it's good. They're still healing up a little bit over here. Okay, that's it. The Black Knight's got a lot of kills on that one. They were just killing archers there. Yep, that's what these guys get for running halfway across the map to harass me. I hope it was worth it. To sack one town and get 2 of your good armies killed. I hope they've enjoyed this. Wand of Jet. Huh. Okay, that's pretty cool. Lots of nonsense going on. Okay, so this guy was actually able to burrow out. Keep chasing him, though. He may not be able to. And I need to go this way anyways, just to get out and go deal with these humans.
I refuse.
Yeah, it's a 20 stat. I think I can take him. I don't care. I'm just really strong right now, I think. Especially this army in particular is very strong right now. They could take a pit stop here and sack Swordshofen, but I don't know.
Going.
Alright.
Ready.
So now what to do, what to do. She's the level 1. She's funny. Alright, let's walk up here and just kind of get some vision of this area and just see what's going on. I just want to see if there's anyone here. Can't see. I can't imagine there is, because the dwarves only have like 2 territories left. This, and it looks like that's getting siege right now. It's burning. Let's see, does it tell us if it's under siege? Yeah, it's under siege. And this. So they're pretty much done. So I could come get this pretty easily, and I think that's my next move. I don't really care about all this. They're not going to do anything here. I don't think. I mean, so this person's purpose is clear. They just come out here and just start messing with the Verland. They just start taking all this stuff out, just killing everybody.
I will not obey.
I think that's fine. I think I can take them even if they're in this town. That's a pretty big town. That's a level 4. Oh, no, that's not. It's a level 3 town. It doesn't have any extra garrison buildings. That's a really juicy sack I can get there. Now, this guy, I can go over and take Grom's Peak pretty easily. Now that's going to cost a lot of my troops, though. Like, it's going to cost a lot of health to do that, I think. And a little bit of money, but mostly health. But this is so vampiric, and that should have some very large replenishment while I'm on my way up here. So what I'm thinking is I sack this, walk over here, and take out Mount Gunbad, and then I can maybe start coming down here. That might be a little bold. How many? 16 stacks. I think I can beat them up. I can also just loop back with these people and just come out here and just completely start ravaging this even more and just let Manfred walk back here and clean up all this. That might be better, because I don't need 2 people to... Because we would just converge right here with 2 armies, and we don't need all that. Because I don't think I'm going to need anything to hold Carrick Ungar. I might, but I don't think so. Not right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a fight in with these guys. I think we should be able to crush them.
Destroy them.
Then we'll go crush the dwarves. We're going to manual fight it. Because once again, I don't want my Vargul fully hurt. And some of you guys have corrected, I think this was Dan in the previous comments, have correctly pointed out that it might be worthwhile to get your Vargul fairly hurt just because you can regenerate them in the next fight. And that is true. But I don't want to risk the Vargul actually dying. And they did change the auto-resolve, so maybe that doesn't happen as much anymore. Dang, he's got a huge boost in leadership. Look at that. He's got an extra 33 modifier on leadership. It's pretty sweet. But I don't want to... I just don't want to risk him dying outright.
These lands are mine.
And I kind of just like manual fights too. I mean, I'm sure you guys like them also, even if they aren't really the, the craziest manual fights in the world. Oh, I need the Vargul way over here. Okay, so they're actually coming at me, so they know what's going on. Let's just set up the zombies just like right in the middle here. Huge zombie wall. And I actually want these spears in a separate group. Make them group 3, because I want to put them up against these crypt wars. Or these knights. Oops, I didn't want to go that far up. That's fine. If they want to fight right here, we can do that.
Attend me. The death ball, swift as death's wing.
I mean, if they just want to like chill, I'm cool with that. Look at these things running around. It's fun. I just want to stop their charge with the zombies. Go ahead and back Manfred up here. Alright guys, just get in there, it's fine. Take a flank around a little bit here. Oh wait, we don't want...
The dead march. I am the greatest. Supper dead.
Guys, where are you going? Come on. Let's go.
I will do this.
Okay, so I just want to form up here. I just wanted to get these guys away from the spears. That's all I really wanted to do. Okay, who's hurt? Not him. I mean, that's fine. He's fighting off 3 people. I'm cool with that. Just get in there. Let's just get over here and deal with this. That's fine. Let's take my Vargulf over here and we're just going to charge him from behind. This guy should be just about to break. Oh geez, he is actually taking quite a lot of damage. Yo, get over here. They are really doing a number on him here. Holy cow, how did they do that much damage to him? They really messed up Manfred. So I've got to heal up here. So I have to prolong this battle until I can heal him all the way up. I don't need that many over here. So he should heal up naturally while he just sits here and fights. But I'm also just gonna spam a bunch of stuff on him. Everyone else I think is doing okay. Let's get in here and just you really have to charge him from the back, and that just starts destroying their leadership. Where is he? Okay, so they're all burning. They should be going out pretty soon. Okay, so he's pretty healed up now.
Witness true power.
Okay, so he's almost at full, I think. Oops. Cancel. So, wow, he did start getting down pretty low. I mean, if you have 3 different units that focus fire him and completely surround him, then I guess that's, you know, that can kill him. I think they had some Crypt Horrors, Spearmen, and maybe some Great Guard just surrounding him. So he doesn't have a ton of armor, and he doesn't have a shield, so he is susceptible. Alright, having that stick around for 2 turns also gives you 40 extra public order bonus, because you get plus 20 per turn. So that's pretty cool. When is the zombie track? It's 25. Okay, so we still have a ways on that. It might just be Undeath Resurgent. Got the vampires. I mean, that casualty replenishment rate, like this, stacked with the vampire, you'd have... I don't know if there's a cap on replenishment rate. Might be something I should look into. But you would have an extra 15, 30, probably at least a 50% casualty replenishment rate. If with a vampire with all of that, if I got Undying Horde, it means just like every fight, everyone's going to heal to full. I mean, they already almost do that, though, in corrupted territory, so that's probably not worth maxing that out. This is pretty good. It's extra melee defense. It's just 1 point. It's a pretty nice buff. I mean, one thing to consider also is I'm not going to be able to have necromancers in every single army. I'm just not going to be able to get that many necromancers, I don't think. So, I mean, how many necromancers am I going to be able to get? I think I can hire 2. This will let you... Yeah, this is still only 1 total. So we're going to get 3 total necromancers I think we can do, so 2 more. And we're going to have more than 3 armies. So that's something to consider also, is that I'm not going to have the necromancers in every single army. I can have a vampire in every army, but not a necromancer. I'd have to get up to tier 4 and build the necromancer tower in a ton of towns, which is not going to happen for quite a long time. So it is at least worth considering getting a couple of points in necromancer magic to get Curse of the Undeath. So I don't know how much they changed all replenishments. Curse the Undeath will give you a little bit, and then it's just a couple of points. I mean, the thing is, this just lowers the cooldown. This, I mean, this is good, but I don't really need. I don't really need this. I mean, this power reserve would be nice, but I don't use all of the magic every fight, pretty much. I think I just want just the combat stuff. So just Undeath Resurgent, and then Dread Knights. So I get that extra 12 melee attack for the Blood Knights that I'm gonna get. I think that's the way to go. I mean, this extra armor piercing and supernatural horror is really good. I just think that's a bit overkill. He's already a decent fighter. I mean, more armor is always helpful. Melee defense. He just doesn't have the super buff stuff. So like the people that are supposed to be heavy melee fighters, they'll get like 30 armor off of this buff. Whatever, it's called a different thing in each campaign, but they'll get 30 armor. Or if they're supposed to be like a super attacker, they'll get 18 melee attack. But he doesn't get any really good bonuses off of this first tier. Yeah, 15%, like Grimgore Ironhide gets 30% weapon strength. And he'll get 30% hit points. This guy only gets 15. So yeah, so he's not designed to be like your super powerhouse, like heavy damage dealing. He's just a sustainer, utility lord that has magic. He can fight. Okay, he's not the greatest fighter in the world, but he's pretty good. Doesn't have a ton of armor piercing. Doesn't have a ton of armor. He's okay, but he has healing, lots of healing. So I think that's pretty balanced. Alright, let's get Undeath Resurgent. And I mean, actually having a little bit less time on this invocation, 15%, because I am actually waiting on it quite a lot when I double tap. So I think it gets to like a 20-second cooldown or something when you double tap. Let me see. Yeah, it's a 21-second cooldown, so it's not that much mana, but it's a long time to wait. So an extra 15% would save 3 seconds. So that could be pretty relevant when I try to do that numerous times per fight. So I don't know, maybe it's worth a couple of points, just invocation and then Curse of Undeath. Stance Macabre is pretty good too. Give everybody an extra 34 melee attack. 20 seconds for only 10 mana. I mean, that's pretty good. So maybe I do just spend a few points here. We'll see. I have 10 total points left, so I need 1 for the Zombie Dragon, 3 for Dread Knights. Alright, that's just not worth it. The speed and charge bonus, even if I do get Ethereals, that's just not... I just don't care about those stats. So I could go 1 here, or 3 in Dread Knight. I have to make a choice whether I want to go to Bloodlust or get some of this stuff. I think I just get this stuff, right? But double tap Raise Dead. It costs 14 and it gives me Skeleton Warriors. I mean, that's really not going to be that useful. Because you can't spawn it if you have a full army. So I mean, it's cool for getting skeletons in your flank. I just don't think it's worth it. Anyways, we'll think about that later. So I want to go fight these dwarves. They are healed up, but I feel like we can still beat them up pretty soundly. I am. Oh, that's quite a lot of attrition, actually. Why is there so much attrition? Due to snow? Can I beat them with the attrition? Maybe. I don't think they have that much. I mean, they are hiring, right? They are mustering, so they could potentially have up to 19 in attack rate.
Come, impress me.
Well, let's do this. I don't want to lose all these ranks, but whatever. I don't want to lose the ranks. Even with all of our entries, I think we can still beat them up, even if if we do take a little bit of attrition, because I want to be in position to take this town next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Do you take me
And
for
we'll
a
probably have
wizard?
19. It's going to be 24 dwarf units.
What? These are unthinkable.
I really wish I had like a vampire with me, and then I would be sure I could win this. I mean, I do have this person. So maybe I just run back and heal for a turn, and then I make a play on the dwarves. I could bring her into the fold. Maybe that's smarter. Over here, I should be able to...
What?
Yeah, there is... I think I'm just going to run back over here and just heal for a turn. So we'll back up. It's because they might have some strong units. I can raise dead. I can't... I mean... Skeletons definitely are better than zombies, for sure. So I could get some skeletons next turn instead of zombies. I could put this white with me. Or what? She's not a white. What? A banshee. Could put the banshee with me. Now they buffed this banshee quite a lot. Oh no, they didn't. So she's 2,300 health. Hold on. I could have sworn that I saw that the banshees that you can hire are way more health. These wraiths. Yeah, they're 3,200. So. They definitely buffed them up. Don't need that just yet. Now, upgrading this is 9,000 and this is 15,000, so we are going to need some serious cash, and we're fastly approaching that. I mean, it's just, what, 7 more turns. Okay, so he's going to take care of that. That means that she is loose.
What?
But this guy's loose, so he can go run over here to Swartzhofen. So he should be able to protect it, I think. Wait, why? Why wasn't it letting me... Hold on, look. When I hover over it... Let me go back to normal. When I hover over it, it tells me I can get to Swartzhofen. Look. You see that? Then when I actually click it, it doesn't let me do that. I'm not really sure what the deal is there. Whatever, we'll at least protect it. Alright, and this should let us just push out and just really start just tearing this stuff up pretty soon. How are we looking on time here? Okay, we got 7 minutes left. Dang it, it seems like the episode's like just getting started. When we have to call it. That's fine. I mean, I'd rather give you guys way too much content than too little content. I mean, I want to keep you entertained, keep you busy. Okay, I can't afford... I want another brazier here, but I just can't afford it. It's just that's a rich person's thing, and we just can't afford that right now. Oh, I do want to upgrade this, though, for sure. 2,000, and I get an extra 250, so it'll pay for itself in 14, 13 turns. Something like that, 12 or 13 turns, so definitely get that. And I want to upgrade this also. But I think that's pushing it. I want to upgrade this. I'm not going to be able to get a necromancer over here soon. I need to get that necromancer building is what I need. I may want to, next time I start hiring lords, I may actually want to hire a master necromancer. I'm not sure. It's really risky to do that. I mean, I do like the necromancer magic, but you're giving up so much just raw regeneration tanking power that the vampires have. Okay, I think that's fine. Okay, I mean, I do want to get this up as soon as possible. It would have some more defenses. Does it have any extra cool buildings I can build here? Just the gold. I mean, I would be able to get the extra gold building too, although that one's not quite as worth. It's only 250, so it takes like almost 30 turns to be worth it. So that's a little dicier. But the level 1's absolutely worth it. The level 2 is a really good deal too. So I could get these walls. Nah. I think that's fine. We need a little bit of safety cash just in case something really weird happens, I think. We still have 3,000, but see, we're bleeding out 1,200, and I don't want to go bankrupt again. I really don't want to get rid of units either, because I need to be just pushing out and just expanding. I think there's enough corruption. I mean, not really. There's not a lot in this province, but it should be trending upwards, right? A little bit. Dang, they have a lot of buildings and commandments that stop that. What is this? Is this something? That's 6. Well, as soon as we knock this building out, that should help. Yeah, I just want to push forward and just start knocking all this stuff out. I mean, each one of these characters will start spitting out a lot of chaos corruption, or vampire corruption. Okay, I think that's good. We're a few turns away, and we'll get this extra campaign movement range, and that should be sweet. And then just anything that can save us money, we need to start getting. Oh, I didn't realize that weapon strength is for crypt horrors too. I just read crypt ghouls, so that's actually quite awesome. And extra speed, so this might be next. It's just 5 turns. I don't really care as much about the ghouls, but the horrors are very nice. We're still a ways off from Blood Knights. And these extra hero recruit ranks are kind of whatever at this point. It just takes too many turns to get to that, and I already had so many vampires. Vargol, Fargeist, Terrorgeist. That's such a low payout. 5%, seriously, for something that takes like 50 turns. We're not using Vargeists. Yeah, these are just really underpowered. So I think we're going to stay over here. Hero action cost minus 33%. It's actually pretty dang good. 5% upkeep. You guys serious? Why not 10? Like, how does this 5% upkeep? And this over here is 10%. This costs 5 turns, and this costs like 50 to get to this. I mean, I understand this is a top tier unit, but that seems a little crazy. That's really good too. Extra diplomacy, maybe, but I doubt it. Okay, so we still have a few turns on this. I think we'll go for cannibalistic rituals next. That's decent. That's actually pretty nice. 15%. That's pretty good. Karen Wraith and Hex recruits. Like, why plus 2 unit experience when this is plus 15% damage? I don't know. 24 turns. Okay. So this is pretty decent. We might stick with this stuff over here in a little bit. This stuff is still pretty bad, I think, so we're just not going to be using zombies a lot. Alright. So I think that's it in terms of buildings. So yes, I would like to build some more stuff, but at the same time, I need to have a little bit of safety money so I don't go bankrupt. Castle Templehof. This is something I might actually splurge though, because I really need this. This will spread extra vampire corruption everywhere. I think I am going to splurge for this. I need that. Actually, hold on.
Ready.
Dang it. I need to really pay attention to stuff more, because I could have dropped my necromancer. Oh, can I get him out? Actually, let me see.
Strike out.
Oh, sweet. I can get him out. Nice. Here we go.
I'll remake
Boy.
that hell spell.
Now we can upgrade it. There we go. Okay, good. This will spread extra corruption. This is really, really needed everywhere, but we need this province back now so that it spreads over here. Okay, alright, that's gonna be it for this turn. I think that might actually be it for this episode. Yeah, that's actually gonna be it for this episode, so let's see what happens during this end turn. So we had a couple fights in here, we had some interesting developments. So I think that was a pretty good turn. Oh my gosh, that's so many heroes. Are these like heroes in heroes? The hero spam. Get your assassinations ready. I don't like heroes just as a concept. I mean, they're cool. Like, I like them in the army. As like a specialist unit in the army. And I like them, like, doing utility things, like increasing replenishment or spreading corruption. Stuff like that is cool. But I don't like assassinate, and I don't like just messing with other armies. Like, in a big way. Like, I don't like hindering movement, I don't like assassination, and I don't like assaulting them and killing units. Like, lowering their morale, or lowering their, you know, just minor stats like that. Like, I guess morale's not a minor stat, but just, like, modifying their stats a little bit, maybe lowering their weapon damage, lowering something, can be okay. But I definitely don't like assassination, and I really don't like blocking movement either, because those are both just very exploitable and annoying. Okay, so Top Knot's got a wall. Okay, so they're running away. As we figured they would. They got a wall, but it's not over here, so whatever. Let's take a look at this geography. That's a lot of greenskins. A lot of greenskins. There's our quest. So we can walk down there. Well, we pay 5,000. It would actually cost more than 5,000. Way, way, way more than 5,000 to physically walk down there with an army that's capable of winning that quest battle. Even 1,000 gold army, which wouldn't even stand a chance. It would take you more than 5 turns to run down there. So yeah, it seems like a lot paying 5,000, but there's just no way that you can afford to actually physically walk down there unless you wait till like the end of the game and you just have all the territories leading up to that anyways. Okay, so that's going to be the end for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. We got some stuff done. We're about to start pushing out. We're going to fight our way through all this hero spam, hopefully.
I refuse.
And, how do they have so many?
I refuse such order.
It's so crazy. We're going to hopefully fight our way through this hero spam and get over here and fight a Verland.
I'll ignore that. No.
I feel like, especially with both of our armies, like, they don't stand a chance. We can just absolutely crush anything over here, and that's what we're going to do. We're just going to start steamrolling them. But that'll be next episode. We're also going to get our revenge on the dwarves. So they're just hanging out here mustering.
No.
Now they are building more units with a secondary army, so we need to move quickly. But I think he didn't actually build any extra units. It said he was, but maybe it's 2-turn units. I don't know what those... Oh, maybe it's like cannons or something? Because if he has thunders, he can also get cannons. God, I hope it's not cannons. It probably is. But I think... Can we get him this turn? No, we can't quite get him. So we can move up to the edge of our territory, though, so we're not taking attrition. So we can move up to the edge here, have the Banshee combine with us, and then next turn, then we can move on here. So I should... I don't know what I was thinking. I should have just moved right to this corner. I don't know why I moved back so far. I just wasn't thinking. But yeah, move back to right here, and then we should be able to get in there and attack and finish them off. So we'll see. But yeah, lots of exciting stuff coming up. We have new tech coming up within a couple of turns too. We're going to start our tier 5 building, so lots of excitement, lots of fighting. And lots of expansion here soon. I mean, if we look, I think this is pretty decent. If I turn 50 for vampires, I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. And we should have this locked up within a few turns. And this should be, you know, a turn or two after that. We'll secure a gold mine. I mean, I think definitely within 10 to 15 turns, we should have, like, this plus this. So I think that's pretty good. I mean, it looks like the final raid boss here is probably going to be these orcs. We'll see. I mean, Chaos obviously is a huge threat, but these orcs look to be like the most powerful thing on the map to me right now. Crocodroc was pretty powerful. They're like over here somewhere. They're pretty far away from home. I think they're actually like right here. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much. I hope you had a great time. I certainly had a great time broadcasting this for you. Remember, if you enjoy this content, like and then subscribe as well. I say it at the end of every episode, but it's that important. It just really helps get visibility out there so more people can find this and appreciate deep strategic thinking and how that relates to Total Warhammer and the other content on this page. So I'm sure lots of people would love this channel. They just don't know that it exists yet because it's still pretty new. So it helped me out a ton. I'd greatly appreciate it, if you just click the subscribe button. And it helps you out too, because then whenever I'm posting up new videos, I'm going to try to do it on a consistent basis in terms of one per day. But a lot of times, I travel for my wife. She plays music in a band. She has a day job too, but we travel a couple of states over about every other weekend. And then when school's going on, I have to grade essays and, work on my dissertation and stuff like that. So I will give you consistent content, but it might come in chunks where I just release like 6 videos in a day, and I may not release anything for like a couple of days, and then a couple of days later 6 more videos. So this will let you know whenever I release all kinds of things like that if you subscribe. So I'm going to try to be consistent, give you at least 1 or 2 videos a day. Then I'm also just going to upload a flurry of videos too when I find the time to render them and just get them up here for you. So should be tons of content coming from here on out. So all right. Thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you next episode, and have a wonderful evening.